Starting off this video, not gonna lie to you, it's a little tough to come outside to the garage to start doing something that shouldn't have to do. Unfortunately, person who refreshed the motor got a set of bad head gaskets. I guess I'm the fourth one to experience with it, and from what he explained it to me, they were like 0.02 too long, so when the head gaskets were torqued down, it gets like a crinkle in the gasket, and that's why when I put coolant to it and got to the engine block, it started coming out between the heads and the block. It's unfortunate. So close to start up. Engine's all assembled. You know, putting a lot of time, a lot of hours to get to where I am, and it just feels like a big kick in the nuts to now disassemble everything, and I'm not gonna say start over, but it's definitely gonna be a lot of work. But let's get started. Well, there's the other coolant drain right there. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna remove that plug, even after you drain the radiator, you make sure you got something handy to catch the coolant and your mouth is shut. Otherwise, you're gonna be drinking Kool-Aid and going blind. Going down the rabbit hole. Taking everything out that you put back in. Rework. My biggest pet peeve of all time is rework. Pulling ahead, these bars will definitely just be in the way. Pull the steam lines off. It could be a little bit of a pain in the butt. At the end of the day, it could always be worse. Could be pulling the heads on my 5.43 valve. Right? How many 5.43 valve engine swaps do you hear people doing? Probably next to none. There's one more at the back here. Now theoretically, if you have everything disconnected, the manifold like that will just pull off. All right. Start to remove the header. Of course, the one with the dipstick. Got to be the one that gives you grief. Now these are gasketless headers, so they're put on with a high temperature silicone. I just remove them. This back one is definitely a little pain, but this super long snap-on ratchet I purchased is making it turn out to be pretty good. I'm gonna take a nice pry bar again, get in there so I can, and this one here is a lot tighter than the other one. I had a pry bar, but sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned flat blade screwdriver to get this out of there. Shit. I just dropped it down into the abyss somehow. I can see where that's gonna be a problem. Use a good old ratchet wrench. Pull the belt off. All right. How many times have we taken this thing off? How many more times are we gonna be taking this thing off? Okay, got her. I gotta pull this thing out now. Carefully somehow. Fish it out. Oh yeah. Fuck you. All right, now that that piece is gone, next thing I want to do is I want to drain the oil and put it into a clean container, because it's all brand new oil and I don't want to risk contaminating it when I pull the heads off. Even though I drain the coolant, there's a possibility that coolant still may get down in there. So what do you think? Is there gonna be any coolant in there? So far so good. Oil looks good, it makes me happy. Next thing to come off is the crossover tubes. Well, it's almost time. I'm gonna set her top dead center and then pull the heads off of it. This last night off Amazon came in so I can get all the proper specs and procedures on how to do everything. You can easily go down the rabbit hole on Google, and there's so much misinformation on the internet that I really don't want to have any issues, so I just bought a book. I'm gonna start removing the rockers. Pull them out one at a time. Take a push rod and then set it correspondingly where it goes, because that's the way everything is going to go back. All right, let's rip this out. These are all torque to yield, so these head bolts are all garbage, and then we'll see what kind of carnage is underneath once we look at that head gasket. Sometimes when things don't go your way, you gotta bring out the enforcer. I need to get a good angle on this somehow. Got a 1/2-inch breaker bar in there. But I think the fucking... Oh, fuck, the head bolt is just fucking stripping. Oh, fuck me. That's all it's doing is fucking around. I think this one here's coming now. I just can't. I just can't get a fucking... Just can't get a good angle on it.
Oh, you fucking cocksucker son of a bitch. Oh, Jesus fuck. Why the fuck are you in there so fucking tight? Jesus fucking Murphy. I think I have enough that I could fucking pop it up with the fucking gun now. Fuck me. Thought I was gonna have to get the fucking welder out. Come on, you fucking slut. The fuck is your malfunction? I just need to get that one down there out. Maybe that one's gonna come off by hand. Fuck, if I'm struggling on this side. Oh, what's that other side gonna be like? I got the steering in the way. I got the last bolt. And in theory, this head should just lift off. I wonder if they're about as heavy as the fucking... they're not too bad. They're not too bad. I don't know what the fuck it was, but fucking, I don't know what it was, but head studs on this side. Oh, fuck you, really? Fuck you, I left you in there. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Some of them came out easy, and then some bolts fought me all the way to the fucking last thread for whatever reason. And right now this will come off. And presto. Dirty cocksucker. Oh. Well, it's installed the correct way. It says front. This one's probably crinkled as well. Well, it's time to shut her down now. It's 5:30 now. I've been in the garage 5.5 hours. Probably been my most productive day in a while. I'm doing filming because I just want to get this done and move on. Both heads are off. Everything else. Going to get all new parts next week so I can continue this. I need to go through and try to clean out the bores for the bolts as best as I can. But yeah, fuck, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Well, I'm not happy it happened, but at the same time, can't really blame the builder either, because there's no way he could know if the fucking gaskets are bad unless you physically put the engine on a test stand and ran it beforehand. But it is what it is. Just gotta deal with it, move on, because everything's been a shit show during this build, and I don't expect anything to change anytime soon. So it's too cold now to work in the garage. It's getting down to -30, supposed to be -35 tomorrow, -40 by Monday, so all next week. See if my vehicle's gonna start to go to work. Then by the weekend, it's supposed to warm up, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get it all back assembled. You got to be fucking kidding me. I was reading my LS rebuild book that I just got tonight, going over some things, and it starts talking about heads. And I don't believe these gaskets were an issue at all now. Nope. Sure the fuck don't. Let me just tilt this on its side. I'm gonna show you the head. And probably only a certain few of you are gonna figure out why it was leaking. And heads aren't damaged. They're not cracked. I want to know how many people can figure that out. Why both of them are leaking. Antifreeze pouring out of the block. Fuck me. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night. I was reading the book and I decided, you know what? I better go outside. Have a look at those heads. And see. Now I know what the issue is. Fuck. I'll let you guys know if you can figure it out. No motherfucking beer time right now. I'm fucking mad. I am fucking choked now. I'll see you guys in the next video.